Hello, it is Monday, it's a new weekly reading vlog, and today has been a pyjama day. So I was supposed to go back to the office today. We're supposed to be going back from today, 2 days a week in the office, like our hybrid rota days. Monday, Tuesday are my days. I can't. My manager was really understanding, but at the weekend I knocked this and it's now really red, really angry and really painful. And because I have to get the tube, obviously I have to get public transport, which means I have to wear a mask, especially at rush hour, because even before COVID, rush hour was disgusting. And there's no way I'm going to be able to put a mask around that. Plus I'm having to clean it more often during the day to try and stop any sort of infection. Luckily my manager was really understanding, but hopefully from next Monday I can get back into the office, because as much as I'm dreading going back into the office and I don't like working in the office, I would quite like to get back to some sort of normality of like seeing my colleagues again. And when I say seeing my colleagues, I mean like 2 colleagues. The rest I don't really speak to, but there's 2 in particular I do. Anyway, today I started a buddy read with Kelly and Jazz. This is the last chance that I'm giving Fitz, but I started Fool's Errand. I know what you're probably thinking, but this is literally the absolute last chance, because I didn't hate Royal Assassin. But then Assassin's Quest I just really did not like. But this one, he's a bit old. Like this trilogy, Fitz is a bit older. So I'm hoping by that I'm actually gonna maybe enjoy it a bit more. And I read the first like 58 pages and I'm listening to the audiobook on Scribd, and the narrator is different to the narrator in the like Farseer trilogy. And I like this narrator more. So I'm hoping, and I'm already a little bit invested, which I didn't get that feeling with any of the Farseer trilogy books. So I'm hoping that means I might not hate this one. But we'll see how that goes. If I start to feel like I'm not enjoying it, I'm just going to DNF and then I'm done with Fitz. This is the last chance I'm giving myself to enjoy the Fitz books. But I also started my first Polathon book, which is, it's very shiny because it's a library book, Explorers on Witch Mountain by Alex Bell. This is the second book in the Polar Bear Explorers Club, and I'm halfway through. Literally, I put it in core pile, my update, and I'm 50% through. I am really enjoying this. I'm loving being back in this world, but also, as angry as it's making me how Stella is being treated, I'm really enjoying how she's just like, I'm not letting you get to me, and her friends are sticking up for her. I'm loving this. And like, no spoilers, but in the first book it's a constant, she's being judged just because she's a girl. Like, she's looked down upon just because she's a girl. And then there's a thing that happens at the end of the first book, and now in this one she's being judged because she's a girl and because of that thing. And I'm like, can you please just give her a break? She's a really good explorer. Leave her alone. But I'm excited to see where this one goes, and I might reserve the 3rd book from the library for next month, because I've been really enjoying this trilogy. But I don't think I would have got as much of this read if it weren't for Gem over at Bookish Gems. She did her very first sprints tonight and it was so fun. I do technically still have it on now, but I'm just about to turn it off because I've just said goodnight. I didn't finish reading on that sprint. I was so tired. I got to the end of a chapter and I was like, bedtime now. But good progress on this. I'm hoping I can finish this on Lisa's sprints tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I think it's possible, because if I've read half of it tonight on sprints, and there was only 3 sprints because there's been a lot of chatting in between, so I'm hoping I can finish this on Lisa's sprints tomorrow, and then that's one Polathon book down. But we'll see. We'll see. But I am gonna go. I've got literally nothing else to catch you up on. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
You might there.
Sammy.
Her tail's going. She knows.
You're right there, Sammy. Sammy. Oi. Hello, it is Tuesday. It's quite late and I am really tired and I'm in pain with this because today, whilst it's still pretty angry from catching it on Saturday, I got my dressing gown caught in it. And now it hurts so much. But enough of that. I'm going to try and get through this. I've just cleaned it with salt water and it really hurts right now. So we're just gonna get through this update. So I joined Lisa's sprints tonight. It was me, Danny, Liv and Cassidy that joined the sprints tonight, and I did manage to finish Explorers on Witch Mountain. This got a 4-star. Beanie continues to be my favourite. Beanie is just absolutely adorable and we all need a friend like Beanie in our life. I really like the new creatures that were introduced in this one, and the thing that happens at the end is just perfect. I didn't know I needed it until it happened, and now I'm just like, yes, I love how this series is going and I'm definitely continuing this. This got a 4-star. And this was a prompt ticked off for Readathon. This fit the Pluto prompt because there is a spirit wolf, and also there is like a pet pygmy dinosaur. There's a Nigel the camel in this and Gus the walrus. There are lots of animals and pets in this. So this fits a lot better than I thought it would. And then this was also my first book for Polathon, and this was I'm on the Explorer's Path, so it is an adventure. They literally do an expedition to Witch Mountain, so very big adventure. So one book down. My next book that I'll be reading is Frostbite, which I will be tabbing as I go. So yeah, that one might take a bit longer, but then hopefully I can like power through the rest of my Polathon TBR. But we'll see. I will be starting Frostbite tomorrow, maybe. Also, update on Fool's Errand. I read the next like 60-ish pages today, and I said that if I was not invested by 20%, I was DNFing it. I'm now 21% in, and I've made Lisa very happy because I'm actually enjoying it and I'm invested. A character's come back into it, which I'm very much looking forward to where that one goes. There's been mentions of the Live Ship trilogy, like characters from the Live Ship trilogy, and I'm just very much more invested in this one now, and I'm hoping this energy continues for the rest of this trilogy, but we'll see. I'm not going to get my hopes up yet, but I want to go. Very quick update today. This vlog's looking to be shorter than last week's, so I'm sorry, but oh, we'll see how the rest of the week goes. But for now I am gonna go, so I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello. It is Thursday and I no longer have blue hair, as you can see. It's very bushy, ignore it. So last night, Wednesday, I didn't talk to you, and there was a reason for that. It wasn't an impulse thing. I had this whole plan. I was gonna bleach my hair, get rid of that blue and have blonde hair until next month, because at the end of February I'm going Comic-Con and I'm cosplaying the 13th Doctor. Now, both times I've cosplayed the 13th Doctor, I've had my natural ginger hair. So the Doctor's been ginger. So I thought, oh, I'm meeting Jodie Whittaker. I'll do the cosplay right and have blonde hair. Plus I wanted to get rid of the blue so that I could then grow it out to my natural colour again. So this is the blue hair dye that was actually a green hair dye that turned my hair blue, and it has well and truly messed up my hair because bleaching it from blue did this. This is not hair dye. The roots are hair dye. So obviously my roots had come through pretty bad, which is my natural hair colour. It's not bleached or dyed hair. And I ended up with, so I put the bleach on my blue hair and instantly started going lilac, and I was like, oh God. But then by the time the processing time was done, it was pink. I was like, oh dear, toner is not going to do this. It's not going to cut it. And my hair is in such bad condition, you can probably see, that I did not want to do another round of bleaching to get it to blonde and risk it not even working when this actually works. My roots were bright blonde. So I did an emergency Amazon order because I wasn't leaving the house like that. Did emergency Amazon order for some crazy colour candy floss to go the roots. So the roots are actually pink, they're just a different pink to this, but I quite like how it goes into this pink. Crisis averted, I'm gonna apparently have pink hair for a bit. So that's the reason behind the pink. Reading updates. Yesterday I read my buddy read pages for Fool's Errand. Ow, I scratched myself. I buddy read my pages for Fool's Errand and I cried. It made me feel things. Fitz made me feel sorry for him and I cried. And whilst Lisa, you know, I imagine she's sad that I cried, she's happy that I cried because it means I felt something. So yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. I then also read today's pages and I'm still pretty invested. I'm now like 41% into it and I'm still very much invested in the Toyman trilogy. So I'm very happy that I'm enjoying this one. People seem to have been right about this one, that I would enjoy this. So I'm glad I pushed through the Farseer trilogy as much as I disliked it. We're going to ignore that because now it means I'm actually enjoying this trilogy, which makes me happy because I didn't want to dislike it. But then last night I did start reading Frostbite. I only managed 48 pages last night, but then tonight I got to the halfway mark on Liv Sprints. So originally it was going to only be me, Liv and Danny. And then Lisa was procrastinating, so everyone was like, Lisa, where are you? So Liv sent Lisa the link and Lisa joined us to get some stuff done because she was procrastinating. And me and Lisa were acting like little children because we were giggling. I also drank an entire bottle of wine accidentally. It started out as a glass and then I got to a bit that made me sad in this. So I just grabbed the bottle and I was like, I'll just have one more glass. And one more glass turned into 4 and I finished the bottle. And everyone was like, how are you not drunk? And I'm like, this wine is literally 5.5%. I built up a tolerance over lockdown because I literally drank so much of it, which is really bad. Don't recommend. So I've built up a tolerance to 5% alcohol. Plus it's 5% alcohol. Anyway, I'm halfway through this. I am tabbing as I go and I'm also making notes as I go so that I'm not doing what I did for the Vampire Academy live show and making the notes literally half an hour before we go live. A month after I've read the book. I blagged my way through that live show. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this. I have a favourite character. I have 2 favourite characters who I would literally die for. But I also have a favourite character who is a character that has just come into it and I am loving her. I think she is incredible, but she's my favourite character for different reasons. The other 2 are like, they're my favourites, but this is like my genuine favourite character. Like, I love her. She's amazing and she like made me want to just like punch the air with a little speech she made. So I'm excited to see where that goes. But yeah, I am halfway through, so I'm hoping to finish this tomorrow. I know Danny is doing sprints in the evening tomorrow, so I might jump in the comments of those and try and get this done. But I'm really slacking with Polathon, and it doesn't help that I don't actually want to read the rest of the books on my Polathon TBR. I mean, I do, but just not right now. It's just really bad. Because the other two that are on my TBR, I've literally been saving for this Polathon, and now it's come around and I just want to read Kindle Unlimited Smut. But we're not going to dwell on that. We're not going to dwell on that. But yeah, really enjoying this. I think I'm enjoying this a lot more than I enjoyed the first one, and I really enjoyed the first one, so yay! So with that said, I am actually going to go to bed because I have had an entire bottle of wine and I might not be drunk, but it's made me very sleepy, and it is also almost midnight and I do have work tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed. I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday. The reason my face looks like this is because I just finished Frostbite. I'm not okay. I literally sobbed for the last 29 pages of this book, and then it's been like 15 minutes and I'm still crying about it. I would like to just publicly announce I'm renouncing my friendship with Liv, because why would she do this to me? She honestly doesn't love me if she does this to me. I mean, obviously I'm joking, I love her to bits, but that's not the point. Like, why would she do this to me? So this has literally broken me. I've not had a book do this to me in a while. It got 5 stars on Carpile. It's not the highest 5-star, but it's still a 5-star. I can't process thoughts right now. My brain's a bit all over the place. I sort of gave up on tabbing nearer the end because I was too invested and too cryy to actually pay any attention to tabbing. I literally made like 2 notes for like near the end of the book, but they're the ones that count. And I'm honestly not sure I'm going to be able to get through the live show for this without crying again when we talk about the thing that happens. But like, I can't even remember the point we got to, but there was like, I think it was like a halfway point, and I literally made a note. I made a note of the page. I've got my notebook here. This is spoiler free, by the way. I'm not actually going to say what the thing is. So on a page that's like at some point, I can't even tell you the page number because I don't want things to spoil if you like then read it. But I made an exact note about what I thought was going to happen, and I noted down the page number I had that thought. And then the next note is me saying I literally cried from blah 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 because I knew blah blah blah. And yeah, that was the moment I started crying. So thanks for Shelmead. Thanks Liv for breaking me. I'm not okay right now. I'm not okay. I sent a picture of my cry face to Lisa and Liv because I feel like they need to see the hurt that they have caused me. Mostly Liv. But I'm not okay. I'm glad I have like a good month before I have to read the 3rd book because I don't want to read it right now. Like, this one's broken me too much and I'm not ready to go back into the series. So I'm really glad I'm going to have a break because I don't want the 3rd book right now. I'm angry and upset, clearly. So I'm going to go make myself a biscuit tea. I feel like I need to declare that it's going to be biscuit tea, as Katie would. I'm going to make a biscuit tea, and I should start my next Polathon book. I've now got 2 days to finish 2 books. Neither of them I started, but one of them's a middle grade. So if I can even just finish the middle grade, I'll be happy. So I'm going to start that, and we'll see how things go. But yeah. I'm gonna go cry into my biscuit tea now. Hello, it is Saturday and apparently my hair is crazy today. Yay. Okay, that's just gonna have to do. So I wish I could tell you I've done a ton of reading today, but I have literally only read to page 90 of Frostfire. I read to page 38 yesterday, so I've not read many pages today. I had Shell over at Bookishly Shell's sprints on. She was sprinting from midday and she had Danny, Lisa, Siobhan, Katie and Catherine on the sprints, and it was a fun time. I was not reading until the last sprint though, which is when I read my pages that I've read of this today. So I was putting together my new bed. So I think I was a little bit late joining the sprints. Oh no, I think I managed to hit it before their first sprint. But anyway, I got up this morning, had breakfast, and then I started dismantling my old bed, which it's one of the ones where you could lift it up, and there was storage underneath, like inside the bed. That took a lot of dismantling. There was so much. I had to take all the slats off individually. Then I had to dismantle that section that lifted up. Then I had to dismantle the actual bed frame. And it was a lot. So I did that. That took me like an hour and a half or something. And then I had a break, had lunch, and then noticed that the sprints were starting. So I hopped on the comments and I used the first, like, I think there was 4 sprints altogether. And I used like the first 3 sprints. And I was just putting together my new bed and it was fun. So I now have a nice new bed. It doesn't really look much different from here, does it? But it's not one of the ones that has the storage underneath. It has just about enough room to fit some underbed storage boxes, which is great because 3 alone have DVDs. 1 has CDs because yes, I am not parting with DVDs and CDs in this world of streaming. Just saying. I don't really buy new CDs, but unless it's like One Direction or McFly, then I do. Anyway, yeah. And then like I've got like 3 boxes of shoes under there as well. And then like, I don't even know what's in the other one. What's in the other one? What is in the other one? Do you know what? It does not matter. Oh no, I've got 8. Let's start again. I have 8 boxes. 3 have DVDs, 1 has CDs, and 3 have shoes. So that's basically under my bed. And this is already so much more comfortable. It doesn't move when I move, which is great because I fidget in my sleep. And the old bed was just last night's sleep because I'd taken everything out from underneath it last night because I thought at least that way I can then just today focus on dismantling the bed straight away. I haven't got to mess around with stuff today. So there was nothing under there yesterday when I slept, and I really noticed just how much all that stuff was stabilizing the bed, which is very dangerous. Anyway, we're fine. That bed is gone. So yeah, I put together my new bed and then I thought, you know, it's time to relax. So for the last sprint I actually got to read. I am enjoying this. I'm finding it hard to get into it though, and I don't know why, because I thought I would really enjoy this. The illustrations are gorgeous. There's not many. It's mostly only on the like end of like the new part. It's got this design and it's absolutely stunning. But yeah, I don't really, I don't know if I'm really feeling it, but like I'm almost halfway through and it's a middle grade, so I'm gonna finish it. It was a complete I'm not gonna lie, it was a complete cover buy. It wasn't, it was me that bought it. Helen over at Helen's Bookhaven got me this, and yeah, I want to finish this. I wanted to finish it today. It's not gonna happen. I am actually rolling this vlog over to finish tomorrow because obviously Polathon finishes tomorrow. Obviously I don't usually vlog on a Sunday unless there's a specific reason. This is a specific reason. My plan was I was gonna like read it tonight, but my nephew is currently staying with us for the weekend because it's a half term, so he's going home Monday, and we watched some films. There was absolutely no need to guess what was the film he chose. It was Revenge of the Sith, and he basically quoted the entire film. I joined in with this scene at the end with Obi-Wan and Anakin. Made me even more hyped for Obi-Wan Kenobi show in May. But then we decided to watch Sonic the Hedgehog because my mum has not seen it yet, and obviously with the new one coming out soon, she wanted to see it. So we watched that, and then we watched the trailer for the second one so she could see the second one. So yeah, just a movie night really. Had hot chocolate. And now I'm gonna go to bed because I'm very tired, because I've had one of those really long dragging days. But yeah, so I am gonna go. I am gonna do a bit of planning in bed because I have some ideas, and I want to fill them in. Although, do I have a pencil here? I do have a pencil here. So I'm gonna do some planning in bed and then just sleep. So I will catch up with you tomorrow, where I'm gonna tell you now I'm failing my Polathon TBR. And you know what? I'm not actually mad. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair, but there's a knot. There we go. Yeah, I am mad because I need to finish this, which is kind of realistic because I've got my sprints tomorrow. But I also have Bright and the Pale, which I did really want to get to because I specifically saved it for Polathon, but it's not gonna happen. So, and I've not read any of Fool's Errand today because I find it really hard to read audiobooks when I'm not working or anything, but I'm gonna give it a go tomorrow, and we'll see. But this is my priority to finish this tomorrow because Fool's Errand I can easily catch up with on Monday. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I was about to say then. So yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow when hopefully I would have tamed my hair a little bit. Hello, it is Sunday. For the first time, my hair's looking okay. Okay, I've straightened it for the first time properly. It is in really bad condition right now, but it's not as a bad condition as it was when I first did it because I got some castor oil at Lisa's recommendation, and I've used it once and it did help a bit. So hopefully keep using that as well as my other hair masks is going to help it because it's not great right now. Anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for books. I've not read anything today, obviously. It is 11:05. I will be going to set up for my sprints in a one memento. But my aim for today, I'm going to finish Frostfire. It's happening. I'm going to finish it. I've got like half of, well, I've got more than half. I've got more than half. I haven't read that much. So that's my main plan. I'm hoping to get this finished on sprints. It's a middle grade, so as long as I sit down and focus, I should be fine to do it. And then I also need to obviously edit my vlog. I need to edit my video that goes up on Wednesday, but that shouldn't take me too long to edit. I've just filmed it and it shouldn't take too long to edit. I'm really excited because yesterday I got a notification from Royal Mail to say I've got a package from Waterstones Gower Street arriving tomorrow, Monday the 14th, which is my tour edition of House of Sky and Breath, which means I might get it a day early. The worst part is I'm in work all day Monday and Tuesday, like in the office as well. I'm not taking that book into the office with me, so I'm going to be listening to the audiobook of that all day Tuesday, but I'm going to start it physically Monday night. You're not going to hear from me Monday evening because I'm going to be reading that anyway. And then my money got taken for my Waterstones pre-order as well. I didn't actually want the tour edition because I don't have the first one because they messed up on that one. But I'm really glad I did get it now because it means I get it a day early. Watch, because I've said this now, Royal Mail aren't going to deliver it on Monday because that's happened before. Fingers crossed I get it Monday because that'll be my Monday evening sorted. Anyway, I am now going to go. I'm going to grab myself a drink and settle in. I might see if I can edit a little bit of my vlog before Liv and Chloe hop on StreamYard. We'll see. We shall see. But just a quick update, just for my plans today to try and hold me a little bit accountable. So yeah, I'll catch up with you later when hopefully I would have finished this. Hello, it's a lot later. It is about 7 p.m. I did my sprints, and whilst on sprints I did indeed finish Frostfire. I wasn't a massive fan of this and I'm a bit gutted. So this got a 3-star, and I know 3-star isn't bad, but I was expecting more. I don't even know why. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I was just a little bit bored. There was one bit near the end that almost made me cry. And I did kind of like how it ended, but I just felt a lot of it was really convenient. And I know middle grades do tend to be like that sometimes, but I just felt like it was a bit too convenient, even for a middle grade. Like, I've read middle grades where things aren't always convenient. But yeah, I just wasn't the biggest fan of this, which I'm really gutted about because it's such a stunning cover. But I am going to say I did complete Polathon. So I was mentioning on my sprints how I was putting this for the foiled cover and Icy Magic prompts, but I wasn't going to get to my Polar Fantasy because you can't triple up prompts. And a few people said that you can triple up prompts as long as they're the prompts next to each other. So I thought, screw it. This is a Polar Fantasy as well. So there you go. This is the last 3 prompts. So I have completed Polathon with these 3. And I am actually really happy with this. It's not what I wanted. It's not like the... It's not the TBR I had planned. But it's still a pretty good stack for a week, especially since I have been slumping and I've had no motivation to want to pick up these books apart from this one. A little bit this one, but this one I had no motivation to pick up. And I just wasn't reading as quickly as I usually do. But I got a 4-star, a 5-star and a 3-star. So I'm going to take that as a win. Obviously, like Jade at Jady Ray Reads is the host and creator of Polathon, so thank you to Jade. Even though I sort of went in a bit of a slump this week, I still really enjoyed my time with these books, even if this one did make me sob. As you would have seen in a past clip, I edited that bit earlier and wow, is my face red in it. But I'm really happy with this. Even if I didn't get to the 4th book I had on the TBR, 3 is still pretty good. So I'm going to take it as a win. So I can successfully say that I followed the explorer's path and met the goddess at the top, and I'm very happy with that. So yeah, that's it for the vlog. I know it's only 7 o'clock. I'm not reading anything else tonight. I don't want to. Quite frankly, I want a bit of a break. But I am gonna go and watch a couple of movies. Last night, I don't think I mentioned, but we watched the Sonic the Hedgehog movie because my mum hadn't seen it. But before that, we watched Revenge of the Sith. I actually do think I mentioned this now. That's probably me repeating myself. But yeah, and tonight we're going to watch Detective Pikachu because me and my mum haven't seen it. And then we are most likely going to watch Thor Ragnarok because we love that film in this house. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.